Alright, we just got through putting the first shots through a new offering from Walther Arms. This is the PPS M2. This is a revision of the classic PPS, which you've seen in one of our other videos and all over the internet. The original PPS came out in 2007. It was actually one of the first, if not the first, slim polymer framed full caliber carry type gun. So they kind of were ahead of the game there on these. Now the M2 is basically just I wouldn't say a cosmetic. They also did some internal changes. But as you'll see, the grip has the more PPQ style finger grooves. They also did away with the quick safe backstrap, which did worry a many. I never heard of actual instances of that failing and locking up guns, but I know that was a concern of many, so that they did get rid of that. The slide has been recontoured. It's less blocky. Still has some, block to it, but it actually tapers on the sides more like a PPQ. Obviously, it has front serrations. They deleted the rail in the front and made it very streamlined up here for, I guess, quick draw out of a holster, which I can understand. The trigger guard was also made more rounded. The trigger itself was made more round. Not by a lot, but a little bit. It's also a little bit wider. The trigger pull was improved, and this I can attest to personally. It is definitely a smidge better than the old PPS. Not that it was a horrible trigger, but yeah. They also made the slide easier to retract. I like that a lot. The original PPS has kind of a jerky slide. I don't mind it, but you can put a lot of force into it, it comes back all the way. This one's more controllable and smooth and even. So that's nice. Also, I'm going to hold the trigger here. They extended the striker tail a little bit to make it a more visible indicator. You can see, and then, yep. It has, they did away with the ridge on the top of the slide, but it still has metal sights. Still has a slide release control, and they actually extended the shelf underneath it to protect it better, especially in the front, so it won't get caught on anything and accidentally get tripped. No manual safety, just before. Same takedown levers as before. The barrel is the same basically as before. And I did actually take the slide off my PPS Classic and put it on this and vice versa. And the slide assemblies as holes are interchangeable. Thought that was interesting. Now this is the 7-round extended mag. And as you can see, it actually has cutouts on either side. Now, probably the biggest change for the PPS M2 is it goes to the M2 style release as opposed to the trigger guard style. This is the Browning button style. It looks like, because of the cutouts on the mags, that it was going to be reversible. And maybe at the last minute Walther changed their mind. I don't know. It looks like it still could be. I'm not sure why it's not. Or maybe it is and it's just not in the manual. This is something that's kind of a point of contention because he's just came out not even a month ago. This is still January. Anyway, this is the extended mag that holds 7 rounds. I've got the flush fit in my other pocket here. As you can see, it's a flush, completely flush there. Just like the 6-shot for the regular PPS Classic. This is a 6-shot mag. And obviously there's not a pinky rest now or place, but it does make the gun more compact. So far we've had perfect reliability with steel cased ammo. We were shooting wolf ammo out of it today because that's just what we had, but it worked just fine. And we also brought out the CCP today. I wanted to put another few rounds through it. So far my CCP's been flawless and continued that trend today. So I wanted to compare how this shot to the CCP. This is obviously a smaller gun than the CCP, and frankly probably a little better made. The slide feels a little more better machined and everything. But the CCP still has it on the ergonomics of the grip. That's better. A little fuller grip. Triggers are about the same. They're different. Probably the trigger is maybe a little sharper, crisper on this one, but a little lighter on the CCP. All in all, the CCP is probably more comfortable to shoot, and the PPS M2 is more comfortable to carry. But really, either gun is a very solid choice. We haven't had issues out of either the PPS Classic, the PPS M2, or the CCP. they've all been 100% for us. But yeah, we thought we'd just share this this new version of a classic gun that Walther just showed at SHOT Show. They put out a few of these as kind of early release guns. They were allocated, and we had one come in a couple of weeks ago, and thought we'd just take it out today when it's still cold, but at least it's cold and sunny. Put about 100 rounds through it, and it did just fine. So we'll continue to play with it over the year and give you any updates if we find anything else about it. But since the original PPS has been out for nearly 9 years now, I'm not anticipating any trouble because most of the changes were cosmetic. The internal parts and everything are the same, even if they've been polished up a little bit and changed just a smidge. Mechanically it operates the same. Well, this is Misha, and as always, thanks for tuning in, and check out some of our other videos. We've got 5 or 6 others on Walther handguns. Have a good one.